Hi guys, I'm David and this is Jeanette. Together we are Low Range 4x4 Adventures. For the last few years we have been doing some epic trips to amazing locations across Australia. Subscribe and like our videos and hit the notification bell to join us on our adventures. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Hey guys.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. This morning we're on our way to Sorrel because we need to vote. We're exploring the Tasman Peninsula over the next few days. Unfortunately, I think if we wait till Saturday, we've got to go all the way back to Hobart to do an absentee vote. So yeah, we'll go and do our civic duty this morning and then we're coming back to the Tasman Peninsula to do some exploring. So what are we looking at today, honey?
I reckon what we'll do is we'll go and look at Tasman Blowhole, Tasman Arch, Devil's Kitchen. We'll do that little walk. Now that's from around the area where we left for our boat cruise the other day. And then we're going to poke down to the Tassie Devil Zoo, which is the Tassie Devil conservation zoo thing that there is here on the Tasman Peninsula. I think that's the place where they're working on, you know, like the cancer issue thing that they've got in the Tassie Devils. So I'm gonna go and check that out, and depending on time and weather, we might go down and have a look at Remarkable's Cave as well today.
We've kind of had all four seasons this morning. Yeah. It's been blowing a gale, it's been raining, it's been sunny, so we're just going to see how we go on the walks, and yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad.
See what happens.
Yeah, we just got to do it because yeah, can't wait for the weather.
No.
So we've double layered today. I've double layered it. How about you?
Yeah.
I've got two pairs of socks on, tights, jeans, like just trying to stay warm.
There'll be another layers coming off while we're walking episode.
For sure.
Yeah. Alright guys, let's get at it.
Hey everyone, so we've done our voting. By the time this video comes out, the election will be all over, done, dusted. Whoever wins, wins. I'm not too concerned. Not going to get into any political debates.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so we are at the Tessellated Pavement State Reserve. It's a 10-minute return walk, and as you can see from the front camera, it's bloody cold.
And it's blowing its tits out.
And we've had a nice 25 degrees in the car on our way back from Sorrel. I don't want to get out.
Well, we're going to have a walk. So this is a tessellated pavement. You can see the formations under the water here. You can see the stuff up here that doesn't get as much tidal over it. It erodes more than the stuff that's under the water mostly. So this is Pirate Bay, guys. Beautiful little bay. Gets pretty smashed with the swells. Straight over there, right in the middle of the screen, is where the Tasman Arch, the Tasman Blowhole and Devil's Kitchen are. We went round them the other day on the boat tour, but we're going to go up to the top of them today, so that's our next stop. So this is another view of Pirate Bay from up the hill above where we just were at the tessellated pavements. Absolutely beautiful area, and look at that coastline, guys. Just absolutely gorgeous.
We got love that we'll never need to hide. Love will always rise above. Whatever comes, we will.
So guys, this is the Tasman Blowhole. Basically, it was a sea cave. The back of the sea cave eventually fell in and created a blowhole, and then all this siltstone's just eroding away fairly quickly, so it probably blows pretty hard when the tide's in a bit more. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
This is a lookout to Fossil Bay, guys. It's absolutely spectacular. The sun has come out just at the right time. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but you can see there's some more of the tessellate paving down there. It'd be nice if we could get down and explore, but I don't think we can.
If I am yours and you are mine, take my hand and let's fly away to another galaxy. Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me. Just be with me. Just be.
We've just driven about 1 kilometre up the road from Pirates Bay, where we looked at the Blowhole and Fossil Bay. What we're going to see here is Tasman's Arch, Devil's Kitchen, and there's a walk to Waterfall Bay, which is a 1.5 hour return. Waterfall Bay, that sounds beautiful.
Yeah. Well, we saw that the other day on the boat, the waterfall coming off the cliff.
Tasman's Arch is the roof of what's left of an old sea cave, and eventually this will collapse. But it's quite spectacular. The coastline here, this is what we went past on the Tasman Island cruise that we did. So from here we're looking all the way from Devil's Kitchen right round to the Candle, which was the dolomite pillar that we saw the other day, and we went right round past that. So it's nice to get it from both perspectives. The Devil's Kitchen is of similar origin to the Blowhole at Pirates Bay and Tasman's Arch. All are former sea caves or tunnels. The Blowhole has retained much of its roof, Tasman's Arch has lost most of its roof, and the roof of the Devil's Kitchen has completely fallen in. So Devil's Kitchen, it was a sea cave, and what they call it is a great gulch. So I guess a gulch is a sea cave that's fallen in. In layman's terms.
We drove right up there in the boat the other day.
Uh-huh.
So I'm up in here and looked up in the Devil's Kitchen.
So if you watch our Tasman cruise video, you'll see Devil's Kitchen from the boat angle. So we've had a bit of a discussion, and we decided that we are going to do the waterfall walk today, and then we're going to do, what's the name of that drive?
A tourist drive around sort of the centre of the island.
And then over to the caves, the
Remarkable
caves. We'll try and fit that in today, and then we'll go and do the zoo another day.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see how we go. The waterfall was running the other day when we were on the boat trip, so hopefully we can capture that. It's still running. We have had a little bit of rain, so should be in our favour. Just a gorgeous walk around the coastline to the bay. Absolutely beautiful.
Now we're one with the sun over our heads, and at night we'll be the stars. We can go any place that we want to. I don't care if that's too far. Take my hand and let's fly away to another galaxy.
This is Waterfall Bay. I'm not sure if you can see it, but just on the right of the cliff over there, the waterfall is running down. We probably had better footage in our other video, but still just spectacular. It's so calm in this little bay, considering how windy it is today. just spectacular. It is so beautiful. And we're actually breathing some of the purest air in the world from here, so got to be good for you. There's another lookout a bit further up, so we'll go up to that one, but wow, it's just gorgeous. That is beautiful.
Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me.
The walk took us half an hour to get up to the bay here, guys, so I think it was well worth doing. So beautiful. We've just got up to the top lookout and there's a car park or a turnaround area up here. This is part of the Tasman coastal track. If you keep going up this way for another 7 hours one way, you'll come to Fortescue Bay, and there's Waterfall Bluff is 2 hours return. I don't think I'm going to convince Dave to do that one, but for all you guys who are keen walkers, that's the track up to Fortescue Bay.
Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me. Just be.
As we just come up to the Coal Mines Historic Site, which is one of the 11 historic or Australian Convict World Heritage Sites, which are spread across Tasmania, New South Wales, Victoria and Norfolk Island. And this site was a convict coal mine station, basically. So after they established the Port Arthur convict settlement, they found an outcrop of coal here, and they put the convicts to work to mine the coal. So they had 170 prisoners here, and some officers and etc. And they mined the coal here. It was finally abandoned in 1848, and the convicts were removed to other stations. And they continued to be worked until around 1877. Post the convict era, there was collapsed shafts and things like that, and that caused problems. So yeah, they mined coal here for about 15 years. This chain here, every metre of it symbolises 5 years of history. So as you follow the chain, you actually cover 200 years of history here. It's an interesting way to depict it. Quite cool. It's got lots of info here about the site and the mine stuff. This site is one of 7 sites on the Tasman Peninsula which form the whole historical site here with regards to Port Arthur, etc. So the ruins here are incredible. What's still here. Big walls, stone walls and stuff. Brick buildings up there behind us. So we'll get up around there and have a look. Imagine this was your home every day after a hard day's work in the coal mine. It would be a real flash. Be dark and cold. Of the separate apartments. So basically they were individual cells where they kept all the men apart at night. And there was also solitary confinement cells down in here. Quite dark and eerie. So I can light it up a little bit, but not a lot of room. So
once they shut the door, she would have been very dark.
We're just at the air shaft walk, which is would have been the shaft that was
dug to provide air for the main shaft of the coal mine, which we're going to have a look at soon. It goes down a long way.
Is that a couple of bodies down there?
Possibly. That's a big hole in the ground.
Wow, that's amazing.
Looks like it was dug by a machine. Main shaft at the Convict coal mine. Pretty much all filled in. This is the military precinct, so this is the barracks for all the soldiers, etc. Fair bit left here as well. Quite cool. So this is the military officers' quarters here. There's looks like a 3-room, 4-room building, and then over here further there's some sandstone walls and stuff as well, which look like they may have been quarters or something.
With me, just be with me.
Hey guys, so we just headed down to Remarkable Caves, and the actual
Walking track to the caves is closed at the moment, unfortunately.
yeah, for maintenance or something. So there is Tasman Blowhole, which is an hour return, so we're going to go and have a look at that, and we'll pop back here another time hopefully before we leave Tassie.
The coastline down here is absolutely stunning.
This is Tasman Blowhole.
Probably hear it better than you can see it, but it's quite spectacular.
Especially when the big swells come in.